After scouring the internet and pondering over the writings of the old masters, I've learned the secrets of conjuring fire from electricity. Summoning this demented spirit of radio frequency plasma into existence is a delicate process, but a relatively straightforward one once you understand what's going on. This circuit is what's known as a high-frequency vacuum tube Tesla coil, or plasma flame generator. It's powered by a microwave oven transformer and an old radio transmitting tube. What's different about this circuit from a normal Tesla coil is that it has a much higher resonant frequency. Most normal Tesla coils have resonant frequencies between about 50 kHz and 500 kHz. This coil, on the other hand, resonates at 10 MHz. That's about 100 times higher frequency than normal Tesla coils. One consequence of this is that it's really delicate to tune the circuit, and it's sensitive to all kinds of weird things that normally wouldn't matter. Like just changing the height of the output electrode affects it dramatically. Once you have it working though, it's pretty wild. This plasma flame gets really hot, like melting copper and steel hot. I have to use a graphite rod as an electrode to keep it from melting, as it's one of the few electrically conducting materials that can withstand the temperature. And if you add some sodium salts onto the electrode, you get an even bigger output, and it makes the spark a really bright yellow. This crazy plasma flame can also set fire to wood, ignite sparklers, and light up light bulbs wirelessly. The other thing that's different about this circuit compared to a normal Tesla coil is that it's what's called a base-fed Tesla coil. Instead of having a separate electrically isolated secondary coil, the base of the resonator coil is directly connected to the output of the high voltage power supply. This means there's a very low impedance path straight to the microwave oven transformer, and if you touch the output of this coil, you would die. So yeah, don't try this yourself. That being said, here's the final configuration of my circuit. The way this works is the resonator coil forms a resonant LC circuit with the capacitance of the vacuum tube itself, plus whatever other stray capacitance there is. These capacitances are really tiny, like picofarads, but that's all it takes since the resonant frequency is around 10 MHz. And that's why the tuning of this circuit is so delicate. Changing the position of the wires or even just the height of the output electrode changes the stray inductance and capacitance and can throw the circuit out of tune. Also, let you in on a little secret. You see this part of the circuit? That's a voltage doubler. Basically, it shifts the AC voltage from the microwave oven transformer up so that the bottom of the waveform is at 0 volts instead of being centered around 0 volts. This pulsed ramping of the input voltage to the circuit helps the sparks grow larger and is what makes the spark so chaotic and crazy looking. If you run the circuit with smooth DC voltage instead, you get a very different kind of output that's quiet and looks more like a candle flame. I like the angry plasma demon you get with the doubler circuit, but whatever's going on here is really cool too. Huge thanks to other high voltage YouTubers, Styropyro, Tested to Destruction, Zillipopper, Teslista555, and Viduli for their writings on this elusive circuit. I learned a lot from them, plus some really detailed documents written by old vacuum tube engineers back in the mid-20th century. There is a ton of knowledge that's been pretty much forgotten in the modern age of everything based on transistors. Speaking of which, you can also create plasma flames using transistors instead of vacuum tubes. My man Leon from Tesla und Mir is a master of this, and he creates some really awesome plasma flames. For almost all purposes, vacuum tubes are an obsolete technology, and transistors generally are superior. But I have to say, vacuum tubes have more character. They're also way more robust to brief overloads. Transistors usually just die instantly with no warning. If you want to learn more about this circuit, or just how vacuum tubes work, all of the videos and documents that I use to learn how to build this circuit are linked in the description below. And if you want to see more vacuum tube Tesla coils, go check out this video.